box. I realized the floor beneath my rudder pedals was hot. The fire was eating through the metal skin below us. I shouted the order over the cracked intercom, "Bail out. Get everyone out who can." This was the terrifying moment of decision. I knew the damage was too severe. A dozen men were trapped in this metal coffin, but if I bailed out, the wounded in the rear, the ones too injured to strap on a parachute, would be left to burn or crash. The order was retracted. "No, we're riding this thing out." The B-17, the old 6.6T, was now a slow, limping target, streaming smoke like a beacon to every Luftwaffe pilot in the sector. They didn't even need to aim. They just had to wait for us to fall. Then came the next wave of fighters. They swooped in, not just to finish the job, but to enjoy it. The sound of their cannons ripping into the already shredded airframe was a horrifying, distinct thump-thump, followed by the shattering of plexiglass and the roar of the wind. My co-pilot, Harry, was struck next to me. He slumped over, bleeding profusely. I was momentarily alone, flying a 3-engine half-burning wreck, dodging cannon shells, with 4 wounded men somewhere behind me. I flew purely by instinct, fighting the rudder pedals which felt disconnected and unresponsive. I gripped the yoke so tightly my knuckles were white and raw. I had no idea how fast we were going, only that the ground beneath was still hostile Germany, for what felt like an eternity, but was perhaps only 20 minutes. I flew the B-17 at an agonizingly low altitude, barely above the tree line, the only place safe from the German flak. The heat was unbearable, the smoke was blinding, and the constant fear of the plane tearing itself apart was a cold spike of dread in my chest. Finally, after 70 miles of relentless, agonizing flight, the terrain changed. We crossed the thin, muddy border into Allied territory. The enemy fighters, realizing their opportunity was gone, peeled away. The landing was chaotic, a controlled crash more than an arrival. The wheels crumpled, the fuselage buckled, and we slammed onto the earth. But we were down, we were out of the fire. Of the 12 men aboard the old 666, only 5 survived the day, largely thanks to Colonel Lawley's refusal to abandon the crippled ship and the wounded. The aircraft itself was a complete, smoking wreck, a twisted monument to human endurance. Lawley was later awarded the Medal of Honor for that flight, a testament to the chilling and heroic decision made in the blinding heat of a burning cockpit, to choose the fate of his crew over his own escape.